Today we have this 1950 Smith-Corona Skyriter vintage portable typewriter. I'll show you how to use all the functions and make sure they all work. Comes with this leather zip case. It's got a manual and some paper that come with it. The margins are right here on each side. So you just push and set them where you want them. Once you hit the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space and gets you back to the beginning and skips 1 or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just push this little switch down and it'll skip 2 instead of 1. Right now we're going to keep it on single and finish typing, which is just 1 more character. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence on the next line. Very nice typing machine, which is kind of surprising how compact this typewriter is and how well it types. Made in America, back when everything good was made in the USA. Anything brand new you buy will be made from China and very cheaply made. Cheap parts, plastic, and just cheap metal, and most of the time when you get them they don't even work. So you really got to go with these vintage typewriters if you want something reliable. It won't jam up on you. It won't break easy, and it'll last forever if you take care of it. This typewriter is 72 years old, and it's still working perfectly. To pull the paper out easy, you just flip that switch back. It pulls out. Also allows you to load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. It's got a backspace on the top right here. Works good. A shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, you just hit the shift button again. This button here is an MR, margin release. So when you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that stops you from typing so the key won't go all the way up. So if you hit that MR, it'll allow you to type past that margin and finish the word that you had at the end of the margin. This is your paper tray that holds the paper up. And carriage release on the right side here allows you to control that carriage freely. Open the hood. We got your spools and your ribbon all loaded. Brand new ribbon loaded on the left side here. So it's pulling to the right, and if you want to change that direction, there's a switch right here. You just flip that up and it'll start pulling to that left side. But we want it to pull to the right because there's no ribbon on this side, and if you pull to the wrong direction, it'll jam up your vibrator. This is your vibrator, and it'll make it seem like your typewriter is malfunctioning. So you just want to make sure that the ribbon is going in the correct direction. This is your touch control right here. You got L to H, low to high, and that just determines the resistance on the keys when you hit them. So the higher, you gotta hit them harder, and when you push it up to low, there's less resistance when you hit it. You don't have to hit the keys hard. And that's about it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.